في الأرض ولا في السماء هو الذي يصوركم في الأرحام كيف يشاء لا إله إلا هو العزيز الحكيم هو الذي أنزل عليك الكتاب منه آيات محكمات هن أم الكتاب وأخر متشابهات فأما الذين في قلوبهم زيغ فيتبعون ما تشابه منه ابتغاء الفتنة وابتغاء تأويله وما يعلم تأويله إلا الله والراسخون في العلم يقولون آمنا به كل من عند ربنا وما يذكر إلا أولو الألباب ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا إنك جامع الناس ليوم لا ريب فيه إن الله لا يخلف الميعاد صدق الله.
صدق الله العظيم وبلغ رسوله الكريم ونحن على ما قال ربنا وخالقنا من الشاهدين. يقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم من أراد الدنيا فعليه بالقرآن الكريم ومن أراد الآخرة فعليه بالقرآن الكريم ومن أرادهما معا فعليه بالقرآن الكريم. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what he said? He said, if you need the dunya, عليك بكتاب الله. Go to memorize كتاب الله or read كتاب الله. Someone he need الآخرة. ومنكم من يريد الدنيا ومنكم من يريد الآخرة. Allah said, عليه بكتاب الله. Go to memorize كتاب الله or open مصحف read. Only read. And if ومن أرادهما معا, if you need both, you need الدنيا or you need الآخرة. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة. فعليه بالقرآن العظيم.
اللهم
سبحان. If you need الدنيا and you need الآخرة, عليك بكتاب الله سبحانه وتعالى. How? Read. Do memorization if you can. It's hard, I know, and Allah said in Surah Al-Qamar, وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَكِّرٍ. It's easy. Only إرادة and نية. إن يعلم الله في قلوبكم خيرا, what happened? يؤتكم خيرا. النية. النية محلها عند القلب. ومن قرأ حرفا من كتاب الله فله به حسنة والحسنة بعشر أمثالها. لا أقول ألف لام ميم حرف وإنما ألف حرف ولام حرف وميم حرف. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, anyone he recite kitabillah or recite ayah from kitabillah, he said alif lam mim, someone he said maybe this is ayah, for one letter 10 good deeds. And alif lam mim is no one letter. How many letters here? 3. Alif, lam, and mim. How many hasanat here? 30. وَيُضَاعِفُ اللَّهُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ. said, who love him? This is now our business, his business. And your honor, very hasan, very good deeds. يقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, on the day of judgment, Allah told القارئ or الحافظ, اقرأ ورتل كما كنت ترتل في الحياة الدنيا فإن منزلتك عند آخر آية تقرأها. Read Allah on the day of judgment. He called الحافظ. Come. When he came to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, he told him, read. Read what? Read. He said, read the Quran al-Kareem. He said, how? He said, like what you do it in Hayat al-Dunya. Hayat al-Dunya, you open your mashab, you go to masjid, make al-wudu and open mashab and face al-Qibla and start reading. He said, do it like he said. And the Qari, he start reading. When he read, what happened? Allah, he read one ayah, he go one floor. Two ayah, two floors. Three ayah, three floors. And go up, up, up. And the people, they look, who this guy? Like star. Everybody look, this guy, he go to sky. Maybe he read Allahu A'lam 3,000 ayah or 5,000 ayah or 1,000 ayah. And he go 1,000th floor. 1,000th floor. Between first floor and second floor, how much? I don't know. Allahu A'lam. Allah knows best. Allah knows best. Okay? And also, he said, أن حافظ كتاب الله who memorized كتاب الله سبحانه وتعالى. He told his parents, come, mom and dad. Allah told him, call your parents. When they came, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave al-Hafid taj, crown. The crown, the light of the crown, better than light of the sun. He said, yeah, Allah, this is for me. He said, no, this is not for you. For who? He said, for your mom and your dad. Put ikraman. What ikram? Give them this crown. Let them happy. What meaning? If Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala protect you that day and reward you that day, and he give it to you crown, the light of the crown better than light of the sun. What meaning? This is bishar. What meaning bishar? This is Allah radiya an. Allah blessing for you. This meaning. Meaning paradise inshallah for you. Why Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala he give the crown for the parents? Why? Because the parents, they have hard job for kids. They push him to memorize Kitabillah. Did you recite today? Did you go to school Quran memorization today? Now let me play, let me see this move. Now go. Maybe mom, she's very tired. Dad too, he's very tired. And they push him. This is, don't say this is a free. No. Allah have it. Okay? Allah la yansa. He doesn't forget. Okay? Allah la yansa. But then, Allah give them the crown, taj. ضوءه أحسن من ضوء الشمس. And the best one, حديث النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. إن هذا القرآن له طرفان. سبحان الله. This is والله this hadith. Very good hadith. Very good hadith. إن هذا القرآن له طرفان. This and this and. طرفه الأول عند الله سبحانه وتعالى. وطرفه الثاني عند الله. ماشي. تخيل أنت ماسك من جهة والله ماسك من جهة وبينكما كتاب الله. What meaning? This كتاب الله Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم said, this is Quran. This Quran, one end for Allah تبارك وتعالى. For Allah this side. And never end with Al-Hafiz. They got like first end to Allah تبارك وتعالى. From Allah تبارك وتعالى. And second end to Al-Hafiz. If Allah تبارك وتعالى He next to you. Imagine. If Allah تبارك وتعالى He next to you. And Kitab Allah between you and Him. What do you think? Allah He leave you? من كان سمعه الذي يسمع به وبصره الذي يبصر به ويده التي يبطش بها. الحديث طويل. ولئن سألني لأعطينه. ولئن سألني لأعطينه. What meaning? If Allah with you and Allah إن الله مع الصابرين. Allah mentioned many ayat, many verses in His book. إن الله مع الصابرين. What meaning? Allah with the sabirin. And He mentioned another verses. He said إن الله مع المحسنين. Okay? إن الله مع المحسنين. Meaning Allah with you everywhere, anytime. When He asks Him, He listens to you. Who doesn't need help from Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala? Wallahi, if you ask all the people, all, we are 7 billion in this dunya. If you ask him one by one, everybody need help. If you are rich, if you are healthy, if you have everything, you have something you know how. Believe me. Maybe you healthy and you poor. Maybe you rich, you are sick. Maybe you have money, you are old, you need help. Your eye go down. Your mind come down. Everything come down. And who take care for you when you 90 or 95 or 80 or 85? You can't take care for yourself. If you Allah no help you, no. I ask Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala in this time to protect us. I ask Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala to give us mercy. I ask Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala to push our kids, our community to Kitabillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The best one, the best thing in this earth, Kitab Allah. Kitab Allah. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم said, you know what he said? خير شيء في هذا الكون في معنى الحديث هو كتاب الله سبحانه وتعالى. The best. The best. لماذا؟ فيه كل الأخبار وفيه كل الدواء وفيه كل التاريخ وفيه كل الراحة للنفس وفيه كل الراحة للذهن. We have everything. ما فرطنا في الكتاب من شيء. ما فرطنا في الكتاب من شيء ولا شيء. This is many ahadith and time اتفق علينا مسحا بالسوق والأعناق. Right now I have brother Abdul. Can you do a little bit speech? 5 minutes. شيخ بدر تفضل.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
to hear, inshallah. Brother Shaykh Abu Bakr, he already finished, mashallah, and he mentioned too many hadith. And actually, if we have one hadith, is enough. We always talk and we always hear in khutbah, in durus, too many durus, too many listening. But if we catch one hadith, is enough for us. What Ibn Abbas used to say, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from me 2 rak'ah, and he, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he named him Hibr, this ummah, the ink of this ummah, because he had so much knowledge. But he said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from me 2 rak'ah is enough. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if he accepts from you anything, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if he accepts it from you, that means he accepts you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if he accepts you, of course, he never punish you. He's not gonna punish you. He will put you in the paradise. I will add some ahadith to what Shaykh Abu Bakr said. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said the best among you who? Sometimes we thinking about the people they have money, the people they have business, the people they have houses, the people they playing good, the people they have knowledge. No, Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he never mentioned all those. Say the best among you, those who study Quran and teaching Quran. من تعلم القرآن وعلم. If you study and teach, this is the best things you can do ever in this life. Who say that? Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If it you this things, you're gonna be the best person in this life. If you study Quran and if you teach in the Quran, that's what we need, my dear respected brother and sister, all of us to be, inshallah. Quran, my dear respected brother and sister, you will never lose if you keep him with you. Never lose. As Shaykh Abu Bakr, he mentioned too many ahadith, I cannot read it again because we don't like to waste our time. But as I say in the beginning, if we catch one hadith is enough. The last hadith he mentioned, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his hand in the end of things and your hand in the other hands, your hand in the other end, you never lose. Can imagine if you have your kids, and like you hanging them in the mountain, and their hands in your hands. They have so much trust. If you cannot leave them, or you cannot drop them. What about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? If you have the end of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and other end in your hand, of course Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will never leave you alone. The last things, my dear respect brother and sister, I want to mention it. We lose so many times we lose them. See, a few days ago, we received the New Year. I don't know if you pay attention about it. The New Year in Islam, Kuwait. Now we live in 1442, right? In the Hijrah. So nobody pay attention except brother. 43. Time going fast. And the time, what's the mean time? Time is your age and my age. This is the time. Time is your age. If 1 year going from your age, that means you go ahead, more closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to your real life. Any moment, any day, you leave it, that means you step ahead. You going forward to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your time, your age, what I need from you, my dear respected brother and sister, and from me, focus about it. He mentioned if you read one letter, alif, lam, mim, 3 letters, it's not even 1 second. 1 second from our life. You have theory. How many times we spend it in our phones? How many times we spend it with our friends, just talk? How many times we spend it sometimes just thinking? And all this from shaitan. He like to lose your time. This is your time, your age. Keep it. Before you sleep, at least read 10 pages. And you're gonna see it is more easy. It's gonna take it in 15 minutes. 20 minutes, you're gonna read one juz. In the beginning, start your day after Fajr. Don't start with phone. If you start with phone, you will never end. You're gonna see too many messages, hundred messages from Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, whatever. You never end. Just leave it alone. Start with your Quran. Finish your juz. Then read the messages. The messages, they're gonna stay in the phone. They will not go away. They will stay in the phone till you open it. Start your day with the Quran and try end your day with the Quran. And if you come between that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, doesn't matter what you read, He gonna raise you up. As we hear in the hadith. When you read one verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gonna raise you one step. Till you stop. Then your ajr is gonna stop. I will stop here. وجزاكم الله خيرا وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.
Barakallah, Shaikh. Jazakallah khair. Right now, inshallah, I have 3 questions. Okay? 3 questions. Each question, if you answer, we have surprise. Surprise for you. Can you open the door for the woman? Everybody know only men, women too. I have 3 questions. If you answer, we have this surprise for you. Okay? First question. ما هي الصورة التي ليس فيها حرف الميم? Which surah doesn't have letter of meme? Najeed. Come here, Brother Najeed. Brother Najeed. No, you, everybody.
Surah Al-Kawthar.
Brother Najeed, he says Surah Al-Kawthar. Surah Al-Kawthar. Listen, please, kids. Listen, please. Surah Al-Kawthar. Can you read it for me? Maybe you have one letter for me.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
Now means that. Congratulations, Brother Najeed.
جزاك الله خير.
الله يفتح عليك. بارك الله فيك. شكرا جزيلا.
الله يبارك فيك.
Okay. Second question. Please listen good, answer good. If you know listen, you can't answer. ما هي الصورة التي ذكرت فيها بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مرتين? Which surah Allah mentioned بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم 2 times?
النمل.
Let me listen from this side too. Women, did you have answer for that?
النمل.
Who said no? هذه كم? Brother Hadi, he said Surah Al-Naml. You have 2 Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Can you mention for that?
Surah Al-Naml.
Okay, Surah Al-Naml. Can you, which ayah? Can you read which ayah?
وإنه
إنه سليمان وإنه بسم الله.
Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim in the beginning. Second, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim in the middle. وإنه من سليمان وإنه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألا تعلوا علي وأتوني مسلم. Congratulations. مبروك. تكبير.
الله أكبر.
تكبير.
الله أكبر.
ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله. Okay, listen. Last question, please. The last question. This is hard a little bit, I don't know. ما هي السورة التي كل آياتها فيها لفظ الجلالة? Which surah Allah mentioned His name, each ayah have His name. Name Allah. Badallah. Ar-Rahman, where is this first ayah? Where is Allah? Which surah Allah mentioned His name? Each ayah He mentioned His name. No. No.
Ikhlas?
No. 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 Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. What is Allah? Second ayah, what is Allah? Sisters, please.
Yeah, do it all for them.
Yes, yes.
Do it all for them.
They listen.
But
Who's the speaker?
yeah, they can't.
صباح ما يسمع.
Sisters, did you have answer for this ayah or no? For this question or no?
Yes, they're saying yes. They're saying yes.
No, Bismillah ar-Rahman. Which surah?
Let it for them. Let it for them.
Let me go down, come back to you. Okay, which surah, I'm coming to sister. Which surah Allah mentioned lafz al-jalala each ayah? Did you have answer here? No. No. I think easy question. Which surah Allah mentioned His name each ayah? Each ayah is name of Allah, lafz al-jalala, Allah. Kaaba. Okay, Kaaba. Student Kaaba, he said Surah al-Mujadalah. Surah al-Mujadalah. Can you read some ayah? Who read Surah al-Mujadalah from? Come here, Hassan. Read Surah al-Mujadalah.
قد سمع الله قول التي تجادلك في زوجها
قد سمع الله. It's here.
قد سمع الله قول التي تجادلك في زوجها وتشتكي إلى الله
وتشتكي إلى الله. The second ayah. It's Allah here. Go ahead.
والله يسمع
والله second. Third ayah. والله يسمع تحاور. Go ahead.
تحاوركما إن الله سميع بصير الذين يظاهرون من نسائهم منكم من نسائهم ما هن أمهاتهم إن أمهاتهم إلا اللائي ولدنهم وإنهم ليقولون منكرا من القول وزورا وإن الله عفو غفور.
Good job. If you need to go back to this Surah Mujadala from the beginning to end, each ayah has Allah, Ismullah. Ismullah. This is for you or for him? Both of them. Congratulations, you answer.
It should be for him. Should be for him.
They fixed it. I know they fixed it. Okay, Barakallahu fi Kaaba. Surah Al-Mujadala, Allah mentioned His name each verses. قد سمع الله قول التي تجادلك في زوجها وتشتكي إلى الله والله يسمع تحاوركما إن الله سميع بصير. To end. Okay. Right now, inshallah, it's time to give ijaza for Brother Abdul Majeed. Before I give it to him, his ijaza, Abdul Majeed will start do reading Quran Kareem from 2007. Subhanallah, 2007 until 2021. Okay, 15 years or more than that. Okay, and he doesn't stop. Always he pushed himself. He called me, Shaykh, today we have a class? I tell him yes. Sometimes we don't have a class, and he called. Because Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala put nur in his heart. If Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala protect you, Don't worry. Wallahi, don't worry. I invite him. Before I give it to your ijaza, I need from you lyric speech. أهلا وسهلا. تكبير.
الله أكبر.
تكبير.
الله أكبر.
بسم الله.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear respected brothers and sisters. You are all my family. I'm very grateful for you coming today.
Sisters, please listen
I am very
only 5
blessed
minutes.
that Allah gave me Hidayah and La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. I have nothing except what everything is that I have is Allah's. I've just used the amana, the trust for a period of time that He gives us. Before I converted to Islam, I went to a Muslim convention with, it was MSA, Muslim Student Association in the US and Canada. It was in Potosi, Missouri. And one thing I evolved from the civil rights movement, and I was wanting to learn the truth. So I was seeking the truth. So it was amazing that when I always was imagined about brotherhood and sisterhood. And at the banner that ISNA or MSA used to have in their banner, there was an ayat that touched me. And the ayat was, وَتَسْمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا, and hold fast to the rope of Allah and do not separate. And any convention that you went to for so many years, they would always have that as their banner on the stage. Hold fast to the rope of Allah, do not separate. The rope of Allah is Kitab Quran. It's the Quran. So this book is the Haqq. Everybody today is talking about truth versus the Haqq versus the Batil. And it is so amazing that this Kitab, this book, this holy book that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's angel Jibreel alayhi salam. And it's still here. And it's still here because Allah wanted it this way. And it was said to me once that when the colonial powers was invading the Muslim lands, and they went to one village, and the leader of the army, the military, he was confronting one of his officers. He said, "Why don't the people really give in to you?" And he says, and Allah forgive me if I'm wrong, but he says, because they love this book. This book. So what? This book? He said, pound them up and burn them. Burn them. And the Shaikh said, "Ya wallet, darling, come here." He said, "Iqra." And the young boy started reading Quran. So you can burn and do whatever you want, but this is in our hearts. So you cannot destroy this. This is a rahmah min Allah. This is Allah's mercy that has come all the way down to us. Us in this day and age, 1,500 years later, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he was unleavened. And another miracle I seen that I was living in Mecca, across the street from the Haram Sharif. And you go on and you hear this buzzing sound at certain times of the day, this humming. Wow, that's these holocausts of the Quran that people are reciting this Quran. And I've seen people who were walking, they couldn't walk, they was crippled on their own, walking on all fours, and they were hafiz the Quran. I said, wow, this is amazing. Then they would always line up some of the brothers who were blind, that could not see, and they were hafiz the Quran. Maybe I might not reach that level, but I hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it possible, inshallah. But I'm glad that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed us with Shaykh Abu Bakr and other Shaykh to teach us this Quran. So I encourage you to tell your kids and bring your kids to these classes to learn to read Quran, to tell Quran, read it, in the right way. Tajweed and everything. And it's important, as he said in the hadith, the value of it. So we have to protect ourselves with this book. And this book has all the protections if you seek the knowledge of the haqq, the truth. And I'll close with this. One of the first surahs that I memorized when I converted to Islam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. In the name of God, the most gracious, most merciful. By the token of time, by the stages of time, mankind is at loss, except those who believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and do good and tawassul the haqq, counsels each other in the truth and counsels each other in patience. And we see that there's a fight going on. You know, people are lying and using wrong information that isn't the truth. But the value of haqq is important. And then after that, it ends with tawassul sabr and counsels each other in patience. So all these trials and tribulations that we are going through is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that we should be patient, and this is what we have to do. We have to do this. And I encourage my brothers who are my age and sisters who are my age and younger, even if you do not become Hafiz, read this book from beginning to end with someone like Shaikh and Shaykh, from beginning to end, page by page, and you'll see that this is one of the best experiences that you can have in your life. This is the beauty of this book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He has saved mankind with. So we have to try to make an effort in bringing our kids here and bringing ourselves here. Even if you just came just 1 day a week or 2 days a week, it's better than no days a week. So we should make an effort. May Allah accept it. May Allah accept the efforts that I made. But I'm so grateful to you. Of course, the main thing, I'm so grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Sahaba and Tabi'een. But I'm also grateful to you that you came and tell me congratulations for doing something I should do anyway. And that's reading Allah's book. And I'm so blessed and thankful. Jazakallah khair kulli shay. May Allah give all of you guys the best reward for coming out today for this celebration. And it touches my heart. And it is so beautiful to see all these different people from different parts of the world to come out and say congratulations. So I challenge you, those of my age and younger, to do the same. Inshallah ta'ala in the future, I can come to your celebration. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. اللهم صل على محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد كما باركت على ابراهيم في العالمين انك حميد مجيد الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Congratulations, brother Ahmed. Inshallah, may Allah.
MashaAllah, takbir.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Right now, inshallah, time for ijaza. I invite Brother Ali Talib to give it to him. You give it to him. Yes, you. This is ijaza for رواية حفص عن الإمام عاصم رحمة الله عليهما جميعا ونفعنا الله بعلمهما. إجازة for قراءة for brother عبد المجيد أحمد بدرجة ممتاز excellent ما شاء الله. Give it to him. تكبير. ما شاء الله.
I think Sheikh Abu Bakr asked me to do it because I'm probably the eldest citizen in here next to Abdul Majeed. Mabruk! Takbir! Takbir! Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Thank you. Jazakallah khair kulli shay. Thank you so much.
Okay, right now, inshallah. We're not finished yet. Almost finished. Inshallah, we finish this ceremony, inshallah, this celebration with ayat from Kitabillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I invite the student Abdul Wahab to recite Surah An-Naba. أهلا وسهلا عبد الوهاب.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون. ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وهاجا وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا. إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا يوم ينفخ في السور فتأتون أفواجا وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا. إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها بردا ولا شرابا إلا حميما وغساقا جزاء وفاقا. إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا وكذبوا بآياتنا كذابا وكل شيء أحصيناه كتابا فذوقوا فلن نزيدكم إلا عذابا إن للمتقين مفازا.
MashaAllah. Jazakallah kullah khair. This is student Abdul. He finished Quran Kareem 2 years ago, and right now we take classes for Ahkam al-Tajweed in Monday. We have a class Ahkam al-Tajweed, how to read the Quran Kareem very clear. Monday from 6:30 to 7:30 here. Okay. If you're someone you need to come, ahlan wa sahlan. I make dua inshallah and say amen. اللهم إنا نسألك في هذا المقام المبارك وهو مقام قرآن كريم أن تشفينا وتشفي مرضى المسلمين وأن ترحمنا وترحم موتى المسلمين أجمعين يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نسألك الخير كله ونعوذ بك من الشر كله. اللهم إنا نسألك ألا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا عيبا إلا سترته ولا دينا إلا قضيته ولا حاجة من حوائج الدنيا لك فيها رضا ولنا فيها صلاح إلا قضيتها ويسرتها لنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اهدنا إلى أحسن الأخلاق واصرف عنا سيئ الأخلاق واجعلنا من عبادك الراشدين. اللهم إنا نسألك أن تجعل القرآن العظيم ربيع قلوبنا وجلاء همومنا وأحزاننا يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعله لنا في الدنيا نورا وفي قبورنا نورا ويوم العرض عليك نورا يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعله لنا شفيعا يوم نلقاك يا رب العالمين. اللهم احفظ أولادنا واحفظ أزواجنا واحفظنا من فوق رؤوسنا ومن تحت أرجلنا وعن أيماننا وعن شمائلنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نسألك كل ما سألك منه نبيك عليه الصلاة والسلام. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية والمعافاة الدائمة في الدين والدنيا والآخرة، في المال وفي الذرية وفي الزوجة يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نسألك أن تتقبل منا هذه الختمة المباركة. اللهم إن كانت كاملة فذاك منك وحدك لا شريك لك، وإن كان فيها نقص فذاك من أنفسنا، ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك من كل الذنوب ومن كل التقصير يا رب العالمين. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم في الأولين وفي الآخرين وإلى يوم الدين. Right now, inshallah, we call the adhan for Salat al-Maghrib. After Salat al-Maghrib, inshallah, we have food outside. The right side for women and the left side for men. جزاكم الله كل خير. Time Salat?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
2 minutes to
10 minutes maybe.
10 minutes.
I think he changed it.
10 minutes.
Time is 8:45.
8:45. Hakim.
No.
Will you come?